everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is Helpful Trader. If you haven't subscribed yet, I can tell you that here I analyze everything free of charge and every day and every week. So you can do it not to miss any analysis from important markets in the world. I start with US 100, and during last week we had bearish phase and pull back to this zone, which I told you that acted as a midline of a channel, and we had another bearish phase. And I have explained and I told you in my previous analysis that this is bearish and this can be a correction, okay? And after that, the same size could move toward the lower line of the channel, and it will happen, but we should wait to see when it's gonna happen. It wanted to happen. As you can see, the candle was red and it wanted to happen, but the market finished, and we should wait for Monday morning, and we should see that it is going to be bearish or not. But as you can see, you can update your chart with me. This is the first strong resistance it can have on the way, since it is static one and dynamic one at the same time. Dynamic is the midline and static is the previous price for Nasdaq or US 100. And it can see this zone again one more time, retest it, then it can go and move toward the lower line of the channel. Okay, why I'm not optimistic? I don't think that it's gonna be bullish because of the interest rates in the United States, and it's not gonna be very soon. But for Dow Jones, I told you and explained about we have a channel. We were in a channel for a long time, for a long time, and you could see that we had outs of these zones and midline, and we have arrived to this zone. I told you that I myself expected to have some reaction. It happened seriously, up to this zone, but you can see I have predicted and I told you if it wants to have pullback, it could be this zone, and it happened. Now we don't have it right now because the lower line of the channel was broken, and I told you the next part for supporting Dow Jones would be 29,500, and it was supported on the on Friday, the last hours of market. And what I think, since it's broken, is it is a pullback to this zone, and we will see this zone again. And the next target it can have would be 29,000 for Monday and Tuesday, then 28,500 as the next historical support on the way for Dow Jones. This is what I think, and we should see what will happen. But there is another scenario. If on Monday they want to pump it again in the channel, so we can be hopeful about having Dow Jones in bullish trend again. But it has a great resistance here, and I don't know what will happen. Let me just tell you, one of them is dynamic and this one is static because it's a round number. Well, but if it can pass, so the next target it can have would be 31,000. If not, I told you the scenario completely. Okay, now I can focus on the gold market. About the gold market, what I said happened completely, 100%. I told you that we are getting close to this line, and even I have put this line on my chart for you, and I said that if you want to see when and where we have resistance. It is exactly this line, and it happened. And this is the first impulsing and the second impulsing movement. For gold, what I think would be 1830 for next week as a first target, I guess. And at this zone, we should wait to see what will happen. And I tell you about my analysis every day. When there is a big movement, I tell you everything in summary every night for you. But let's go to Bitcoin, as many of you asked before, and you wanted me to analyze and tell you about my analysis about Bitcoin. I have told my subscribers, friends, and the other traders that we are in a bullish phase, and we cannot say we are hopeful about uh, Bitcoin yet. But let me tell you something. Today, something interesting happened. It was kind of impulsing, phase. It happened, but it was supported with this candle in four hours. Okay, so uh, I hope, because many of you have invested for and in the market of cryptocurrencies. I hope this market can be bullish and see this zone and this zone one more time. But because this zone is very very supportive for Bitcoin, the the zone 18,900 19,000 to 17,500 is a very very supportive part for uh, Bitcoin. I hope that at the end of 17 it gets supported and it can move toward higher levels and higher prices. But if this zone cannot support Bitcoin, and many people in the United States and Europe talk about it, the next target of Bitcoin unfortunately would be 13,000. And for the next target, okay, for sure I will tell you about it maybe next week's and in my next analysis. Uh, this is just my analysis. It's not financial advice. You could trade and you are responsible for your own trades. And nothing in this video is financial advice, and it's for education. It's for my own, entertainment. And I just want to help other people to be able to analyze and they become successful traders. Have a great weekend and bye for now.